evening. State funding for this project is now up in the air.
And this isn't the first time contractors for Solar City have had problems getting paid. News 4's Dave Graber's here with the latest. Dave?
Well, Don and Jackie, amid a wide-ranging investigation into quid pro quo politics, concerns over contractor payments are once again circling around the Buffalo Billion Initiative. And as you mentioned, in particular, how it would affect the future of the Solar City project. Problems with payments earlier this winter led to a short work stoppage at the site on South Park Avenue when bills for the work were long past due and there was no money flowing in from the state. In late February, more than 300 workers from two unions, Carpenters Local 276 and Plumbers and Steamfitters Local 22, either walked off the job or were laid off because the state fell months behind on payments. On Monday, legislative leaders refused to approve $485 million in additional funding for the project. Shortly after, the state's Public Authorities Control Board removed the item on its agenda for a meeting tomorrow, meaning questions once again rose to the surface about funding. However, state officials are now assuring contractors the payments will be made on time and work should continue as normal. In fact, early Tuesday, less than a day after the Solar City item was taken off the agenda, it reappeared. A payment of $485 million to be considered at the board's next regularly scheduled meeting on May 25th. But the issue is still getting pushback. Brian Kolb, the Assembly's minority leader, tweeted today that Albany better think long and hard before sending $500 million to a project under federal investigation. Now, I also talked to members of the Carpenters Union as well as representatives from the general contractor on site in Simonelli. They say they're hopeful the payments will be made on time, and they say they'll have confidence in the state making good on its promises so long as the payment remains on the agenda for next week. If not, they say that all bets are off, and we could be facing another work stoppage, just like the one we saw back in February. Reporting live in the studio, Dave Graber, News 4 at 6.